Let's see if I even have this set up. Also, I could stream under Tomba, or I could stream under, like, the category, or the retro. Oh, here we go. We're just mid-game. This was probably from testing it at one point. Okay, the music seems really loud. Shouts to Whoopee Games that just went out of business. Wow, this game had an in-game... This game had an in-game, like, sound effects and, like, music slider. That's kind of innovative. Why did Caveman... It's natural. It's natural pink hair. Screen adjust. I'm gonna have weird, wacky screen. Controls, messages, just fast, voices on, 100%. Oh, the voice acting in this game is fantastic, by the way. Alright.
Tomba is living peacefully in the country when Zipper finds a mysterious letter.
It's so loud.
The letter says that Tomba's childhood friend Tabby has disappeared. As he read the letter, all he could think about was where she could be.
The narrator just took such a deep breath.
Is she kidnapped? Is she safe?
Rayman also has those, yeah.
Determined to bring her back.
I just didn't notice. Maybe a lot of these games have that.
Into the sea. And then...
he died because he cannot swim. Yeah, there's like a lot of lore that we don't really know from like the last game into this game. Bum 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 bum. Ah, the music though, it's so good. The music in this game is like a warm winter's day, or a warm house on a cold winter's day. This guy.
Hey, you scared me. What are you doing in the water, anyways? You scared the fish.
You scared the fish.
No wonder they weren't biting.
I love this guy's, like, weird, inexplicable accent. This game has some of the best voice acting.
Tomba, wait here. I'll go check it out.
Oh, man. I mean, playing with this, like, oh, there's some weird pop-in issues that probably can be adjusted on the way I'm playing this.
Oh, no!
This game actually looks pretty good without any, like, filtering on. When you play on original hardware, this game has, like, Vaseline filtering. Like, it doesn't look that good. I mean, it actually looks pretty decent for a PS1 game. I mean, it's being upscaled and stuff, so, like, it's gonna look better.
Look! That house is on fire! And it looks like there's something inside the house.
It looks like there's something inside
my house. If we don't do something, it'll burn to a crisp.
Oh, nani? So yeah, there's like little quests and stuff in this game. It's
this is
weird.
Unknown territory here. Before we go, you better take this.
Alright, so my man...
This is an adventure.
Tomba man.
This is where your progress will be recorded.
It's not what I thought I was getting.
To see.
Give me this. This was a Blockbuster game that I rented all the time.
Hurry. We need to go to the house.
I never owned it until way later in life.
You can run faster with the animal dash using squares.
Dash. Okay. So, you have this little, like, blackjack thing you can throw. If that was his gimmick. You can, like, animal dash. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Alright. Let's head in here. There's little quests. You scared away all the fish.
Within an area, there are places where you can move forward and backwards. In places where there's an arrow over your head,
what is this voice acting?
Pressing up and down. Also, when talking to people, use up, down, and circle.
It's just some guy's dad was in the
Here's a little extra tip. To run fast, the animal dash is square plus left and right.
I wonder if this is a case of they did the dub in Japan or something. So, like, all the people there were, like, the only people who could speak English.
Don't forget!
I don't know what the... This game is just a weird dub.
The Adventure Journal automatically records your adventures.
Like, who is this guy?
Things you've picked up are under items. Events that have happened are under events.
He sounds like he's in
Your
pain.
status is under stat. And system information is under help. The journal records it all.
I
You
don't
can look
remember
at
it being
by
this
pressing triangle.
crazy. Alright. Everyone say bye to the interesting fisherman. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, in this game you jump on things and you can throw them. You can also like, so you can hit them. I think you can, yeah, you can kill them with the weapons. But you can also jump on them to interact with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like secrets and kind of cryptic things in this game. Chick from an egg. Fish up here we can grab. Rare fish acquired. Now, that always sparked my imagination though with this game. Although it is a little loud. Let me know if it seems a little too loud. There we go. That's I think that's a little bit better. So that always like sparked my imagination in this game series. The idea that there's like all these like secrets and weird cryptic things. So this egg rolls, I guess, depending on which side is lower. Like this whole beginning bit is crazy. Like there's eggs that like turn into chicks when you like knock them on the sides. Come on. And then like if you look at these little fish, they go up and down depending on the water pressure. This game also has kind of a Metroidvania thing where like you can return to old areas with new stuff. So you can return the chicks to the nest. Then you complete like a little side quest. Get like these adventure points that do something. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I have music and sound effect sliders in real life. Me. Salt Bear. You just walk up to Salt Bear in real life and like mute them. They're just checkmate. Okay, so like here's a cog. There's like health. Like look at all this. Like look at all this nonsense that is happening on this one screen. There is a switch you can swing on, which lowers and raises this like gate. There's a chest that you can't do anything with, just floating in the air. There's an old man going sicko mode over here. Let's check in with him.
Are you all right?
Go to the burning house.
I'm fine. But the crab, the precious golden crab is...
He's so loud. The crab. Crabs is inside.
Hurry! We've got to put out the fire!
Right, we can get water from the pump spigot, but how do we get it over here?
I don't know.
Don't smash the sign. It tells how to get
What?
the water out and other important stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna wreck it. Alright, that was his very not subtle hint about, I guess, read the sign to figure this out. Okay, there's a tiny door over there, by the way. Like, look at how much stuff is here, by the... also, we get the bucket. And now we have a bucket, so we can figure out what to do.
This'll work for carrying the water.
Nice. Like, just look how much, like, stuff is happening on your screen right now. Just, like, you're dropped into this world. One of those spigots is broken for some reason. These would normally make you bounce if they were fuller. That was not that full. So this produces gloopy water. Come on, I need one droplet of gloopy water. There's a flower chilling over here. Alright, how do I, select? A triangle opens the menu. So I can use the water here on the magic flower to gain a feather, or magic wings, which I think teleport you to safety somewhere. So, additionally in this game, right, you want to use the, okay, that didn't act like I thought it was going to act. Just also the sound design of just every sound effect in this game is just crazy. Okay, we fill the bucket up. Now we can murder the pig, talk to him, give him the bucket of water. I think we
I
just need to
see.
probably...
You have a bucket.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry with the water bucket.
To use blue items like
Yeah,
the
you want to use the item on him. So, you want to use the water bucket, and then we're gonna fill our bucket up after this because I'm pretty sure we need the water for another place later in the game.
Whoa,
Because this game's
slow
crazy.
down there. Are you trying to put the fire
Slow
out?
down.
Leave that to an adult.
This man runs into a burning building to rescue a crab.
All right.
All right, you're given this as a line reading, right? You're a voice actor. It says "all right" with 2 exclamation points. How are you gonna deliver the read? All right.
Take that.
That's a little better. That was a little bit more enthusiastic. 2 exclamation points. It wasn't enough.
Oh, this isn't enough.
This old man's just dead. Just grab the crab. You're in there.
We need one more bucket of water.
Why? What is the point? Was it... Did they think that I didn't understand it the first time? Why did they make you get 2 buckets of water? That's really strange. The old man got nothing else to lose than the crab. That's true. And doesn't he just give us the crab,
we need
too?
one more
He's
bucket
like,
of
you
water.
need a crab basket. To hold all these crabs, you need a crab basket. Now, I think I saw one over yonder.
Hurry, hurry.
He runs back into a burning building to save the crab.
Ow! Hot, hot, hot. You need some cooling off.
Yo, what's up, Tio Soul? I assume you're familiar with the game. You seem like you came in here guns blazing with the crab knowledge. So cooling. Did he just deliver a one-liner to fire? Who was that for? Well, I guess that was for me because I was outside hearing it.
Good job, Tomba. It's finally out.
It's... Hell yeah. Save that crab. I'm dead. He didn't... Wait. Okay. Crab,
Well,
please.
thank goodness the crab is saved.
Yeah.
I was getting worried for a minute there. What's your name? I haven't seen you around here before.
I played this like 20 times as a kid, but the last time I played it was like 15 years ago. Yo, same.
My name is Zippo.
This was
is
like
my
a-
friend Tomba.
This was like my Blockbuster rental game.
We stumbled
This was
on
one of those
place
games I
when
would
we were
rent all the
looking
time
for
at
coal
Blockbuster. Never really make it that far in, and then later I think I beat it at one point, but I haven't played in a while.
The coal mining town.
Gold mining
You should
town.
be able to get there from the windmill shed.
All normal
Just
things
cross
people
the
say.
net bridge over the valley ahead. You'll see a place called the Great Waterfall.
I literally had a... Oh, he just stopped. It's the Great Waterfall
Of the heavens.
of the heaven. There we go.
Windmill shed is past that.
So, I had a cursed copy of this game when I did buy it, though. I think it was scratched a bit, so the music would play one time, and then on loop, it would just be like hell noises. It would just be like... Just like, it would be like... It was some sort of issue where the music wouldn't loop
When?
properly, because in this game,
He's the boat builder of
there's a
this town.
full-on
He's
music
also
loop.
the
Like,
caretaker
when the music
for the
stops, you'll
windmill
know
shed.
it loops. So, I just had like a... I still have it. It's like a
Oh, by the
forbidden
way,
copy of the game.
If you're going to Wynn's windmill shed, can you give him the crab we rescued?
Creepypasta copy. Oh, yeah. If you're going to Wynn's windmill shed, can you give him the crab? For some reason, he decided to power his windmill with crab energy. Yes, this is an actual thing that's gonna happen soon.
This is a golden
Don't worry
crab.
about it.
Wynn wants to use it for something. If you bring it to him, Wynn should be willing to help you.
Can I help you? Okay.
Okay, thanks, old man.
I like the idea of our protagonist is a
I
silent
am
protagonist, so
called
we need
Kite.
Zippo Lighter
Actually, I
Man.
was just on a trip too.
We need him to, like, talk for us.
Maybe we'll meet again sometime.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
here's your bucket back.
Thank you.
It's probably useful for more than just water.
You could put any type of liquid in there, such as water. Or maybe ice and have it melt into water.
Hey, Tomba, if you want to use the bucket, select use. from the
Okay, I
items
know I've used the
in
bucket
the same
3
place if
times.
You want to put it away.
Okay, thank you. I've used the bucket like 3 times at this point. I appreciate the game having concern for me, as my brain hasn't developed yet. Well, I'm playing this game. All right, be me. Play this game as a child. Your brain is soft. It hasn't developed yet. The game needs to tell you, because I honestly I probably got lost so many times in this game. Even now, it's pretty like confusing certain things. Ow. Jump on the pig, get those points. Something I loved about this game, and I still do, is the keys. This game is really strange. Like, I love the fact that you get these, like, keys that unlock these chests later. It's like the Metroidvania kind of stuff. Shows the mouse doors that you can get into later.
This is the tiny mouse's house. We're way too big to crawl inside.
You have to go to, like, the Laughing Forest thing later to even, like, get in here. We're way too
The
big.
tiny mice are cute little things that live all over this continent. They're far smaller than me.
Yeah, not really. You look like you could definitely fit inside. Almost assuredly, you could fit inside of there. This guy's like, there's a problem with the bridge. I already got the cog to put in there.
This is a steep cliff. I don't think we can cross
love
it even
the-
with the animal dash.
I love the reverb on my, like, everything. It's just like, ah! Rayman looks different. Yeah, Rayman do be looking kind of different. We're playing a different PS1 platformer now. Also, the weird pig blocks that break. Yeah! Those are weird, too. I didn't understand those at all.
Hey guys,
Also-
you want to cross?
This game has, like, a really, like, rapid ending sequence. Like, where once you start the end game, you just kind of, like, rapidly beat it.
You should go ask Fisherman Ark. He should be at the shed on the cape at the end of this road. But
Screw off. I don't like you, children.
Tomba, look! This machine is missing a part.
I'm
It looks like a
inexplicably
star-shaped
from New York or Chicago or Boston or one major city. My accent, he's some
Yeah,
sort of regional
Ark's
accent.
pretty upset about that. If you find it, could you bring it back
The
to
fisherman got that wagon.
us? Then the Valley's Net Bridge can be raised.
Alright, I already got the, I was playing the Harry Potter games, like Rayman, like I said. All that. I already got the thing to open the bridge, but we're doing the lore. What's up, Art? Oh, I think this guy talks like Barney from The Simpsons, I think. I think he's like, hey, Tomba! This is how I talk.
Please don't talk to me right now. I'm trying
Yeah.
to find that star-shaped cog that goes to the bridge.
That cog! That goes to the bridge!
Let's see. I had it when I
Let's
went to
see.
the drawing
He's
net.
like a Muppet.
That was the last time I saw it.
This guy's voice is so good.
You have it? Great!
Great!
Now I can finally
Great!
raise the bridge.
Tomba, I don't think we should trust this guy. He sounds like a maniac. Oh god.
Here goes.
Here goes!
Fingers. Ah, almost there.
Oh god. Yo, we're gonna get that croissant? Dude, look at that soggy croissant. Hell yeah.
Okay, it's up.
We're just gonna disregard that line.
You can cross the bridge now. Look out
The
for
bridge.
golden crabs, though.
He's kind of like Ernie and like Bert and Ernie or something. I don't know. He's
If you
very
get too
Muppet-like.
close, they'll bite you unless you have a crab basket.
Unless you have a crab basket.
They're pretty nasty critters.
Just goes, ah.
And remember, buckets are for water, baskets are for crabs.
That's a
Don't
great life
get
lesson.
Confused.
I'm so
crab
confused.
basket?
That's right, a crab basket.
Crab
I
basket.
believe I saw a winged pig with
Crabs.
one not too long ago.
Everyone knows that.
Okay then. First, let's go get that crab basket.
The crab basket. This game is awesome though. Like, it's so jank. And honestly, one's also like this. I should probably play one again. I haven't beaten one. One's, I think, harder. And also, probably a better game overall. Hidden gem, yeah. 1, I think, is probably better as a game. It has better visuals and, like, all that kind of stuff. This game is just a gem, though. And very nostalgic for me. So this is one of those quest things. I've never played 1, but I heard it's better. Yeah, I have played 1 a bit. It's more 2D, there's some 3D stuff, and it's more of like a serious game. It's pretty cryptic though, and actually kind of tough. I need 30,000 AP to open this, and this is like where you enter one of the pig rooms. There's some craziness here. Why did you chuck the small pig to its death? Because pigs are, in this universe, pigs are evil, and I mean, I guess in our universe, pigs can be considered at least neutral to evil. Alright, now we have a crab basket, right? So I messed up a point here where you can actually get up there if you're cool enough, but I'm not. Yo, based. Oh god. Alright, can we get this without dying? Tomba is a feral child who I guess doesn't really know how to swim very well. Oh man. Alright, so check this out. Now we enter this zone. Okay, so I got the spoon. These fill up depending on, I believe, the location of these springboard things down there. They fill this up so you can't actually get in here unless you have a spike thing that breaks this later. Also, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, I don't remember what the optimal path is for this. I think it's this way because we can come back the other way anyway. Because we're gonna go get that crab regardless. I gotta say though, this game is very charming. Yeah, and crabs can bite you, or with their pinchers or whatever, they can attack you. But now I can get the crabs, because I have a crab basket, and as everyone knows, crab baskets are for crabs, buckets are for water. Don't get confused. And that's my TED Talk. Bump, bump, bump. Alright, so we want to do this too, by the way. Also, notice over there's an item, like, hidden. Whoa!
Great! You released it!
Great!
That really helps.
You can't store crabs in buckets. You can easily do that, but no, in this game, in this universe, it's a martial law, or it's not martial. It's a
I
crime
got this a long
punishable by
time
death.
ago. Take it as a gift for helping me.
Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, he gives me like the wingsuit.
If you jump
Bird
while wearing
clothes.
these clothes, you'll float to the ground. Give it a try.
Is that Jerry Seinfeld? Why does he talk like that?
What?
What? I thought I caught a fish.
Hey, the fish hook's gone. It must have flown off when the
It's
fishing
flown
line
up.
got
What's the
stuck.
deal with fish hooks? Stop laughing. Oh god.
I can't believe it.
I
It was
hope-
a gift. Oh, my gold fish hook.
I hope we don't find fisherman Michael Richards. He might have some interesting things to say. If you find you with a crab and a bucket, you might get shot on sight. Yo, what's up, Cody? Hey, Kramer, I leapt off the building and flew around in my bird clothes. But now I dropped my wallet. Jerry, bird clothes. I don't know. This game is weird. He was doing like kind of that impression, which is just odd. I really like the clothing in this game. It's really kind of cool. You can equip different clothing that helps you with different stuff. So we can hover a bit now. Later we get better clothes that help us do more stuff. But for now, we can hover. It actually is a little bit... Honestly, it can be kind of more annoying than useful sometimes. Oh wait, we have to spin the cog the other way. I don't think there's any reason for me to head backwards this way, so let's head this way. What's up, Cody? I was gonna stream some level... Whoa! Head today. And, I was working on some level head levels and stuff. But I figured I want to play some of my old school platforming favorites. I've never seen this game. It looks weirdly interesting. Yeah, it's called Tomba 2. It's a sequel to, pig suit later. Oh, the maximum drip. Yeah, honestly, I like the tanuki kind of suit you get in this game from like the winter area. I think that's kind of a drip and a half. Okay. We were playing Rayman. Oh, I'm just dead. We were playing Rayman 1 earlier, which is another a game I love. Did I miss Rayman? No. We still have to play more Rayman. I made it all the way to the painting area so far, so we're gonna be coming back to Rayman anyway, because we're not done with that game yet. That one's good as well. Yeah, that was a very nostalgic game. That was not the opportunity to do this. Santa's, I guess Santa just chilling. Actually, you might know this game, and it's so sad. The only reason people might know this game is from the Awesome Games Done Quick clip of Caveman running this game, where he just says to Chibi on the couch, just, I would really prefer if you be quiet. And that's this game he's playing in the background. And he's at that segment in the game with Santa. And, like, the music just is playing. That song we heard. Like, the most, like, comedic timing. That's an unfortunate clip. Also, I think these pants are actually making it harder for me to deal with this. Or actually, rather the bird clothing. Yo, Santa just out here. Rayman more like Smiler. Yeah. I might want to come back. Can I go this way? Yeah, I think this is maybe the way I want to go up top here. Oh boy. Bum, bum. I don't have the red key yet. A red treasure. So this game is like a platformer. It's a sequel to a more 2D other game. This game is like a platformer that has like a ridiculous amount of secrets. Like, look, there's a secret over there. And if you look behind, if you look at that waterfall over there, there's a secret over there. That unlocked the suppressed memory of I would prefer if you be quiet during the old... Yeah, that's literally from that, yes. They're playing this game. And I feel bad, because Caveman's actually kind of cool. Yeah, there's secrets on secrets on secrets here. Caveman's actually pretty cool. Wait, that's this game? Yes, it is. If you go back in the VOD. So yeah, you get up here, and there's a secret over there. Yeah, if you watch the VOD, it's this game he's playing, and the music, he's at the Santa part. Like, I'll point it out what part it is, basically, he's at. Oh, man. And it sucks, because, like, that's what this game is kind of, like, remembered for, almost. Maybe it, like, showed off the game to people who didn't know. Maybe new people play it, I don't know. You can always come back to these areas anyway. Now, this guy, I don't remember what he sounds like. But I got his crabs for him.
Excuse me.
I just
Are
reached
you in? We heard
10k cheddar. You could become a big cheese on Discord. You'll unlock the big cheese roll on Discord to enter the secret channels. Yo, it's Eric Cartman.
You got it? Thank you so much.
You want it? They're yours, my friend. Crabs, lamp oil, bombs, rope, lamp oil. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
Finally, it's complete.
If you don't mind me asking, Win, what do you do with them?
Yeah.
Watch and see. This invention is one of a kind.
Must be 18. I'm not 18. Big sad. Yeah, I just have like 18 plus, just to be like, just to not. I mean, maybe I can make it 16 plus. I think would make more sense. The only there's literally no not safe for work channels on that Discord. There's like nothing 18 plus really about it. I just don't want to have a Discord server where there's a bunch of kids on it, and then like I have to worry about people messaging them being inappropriate on my server. So I just kind of want to keep it straightforward.
Go!
It's mainly to protect people from weirdos, in case that thing, because I don't really want to deal with that. Also, just watch this. So he needed crabs to cut the rope that he set up to drop the giant fan, which is the actual piece of machinery I'm thinking he actually just wanted me to deliver him the crabs so he could eat them later.
Whoa!
Yeah, especially now that I'm in. Yeah, you're gonna want to keep the kids away. Oh god. I gotta come up with reasons to use points. Or...
What in the world was that?
I mean, the most adult thing that happened in the server was when you performed murder onto that young white dragon last week. I don't remember that.
It works!
Unless you're
It
talking about
works!
Dragon
We
D's.
finally have a shortcut to the next town!
I don't quite get it, but that was a pretty cool trick.
Oh, yeah. Correct. Okay, there we go.
Cool! It was fantastic! The propeller
was fantastic.
steps out of stone.
I feel like only 18 plus could cause more problems. I think it's just like... I think it's okay to have it like be an 18 plus Discord server. Not like with content, as in like, we're out here with like crazy R-rated content. It's just like, I would prefer if everyone was 18 and above. So I don't have to worry about children getting like exploited by weird Discord people. Because Discord's kind of
I
a
must
not
say,
safe
Win,
place for
you
kids.
are truly a genius.
Yeah, we're out here posting poop
Oh,
24/7.
sorry. So where are you headed?
No, we're out here posting cringe at
We're going to
24/7.
the coal mining town.
The coal mining town?
I gotta
In
think
that
of a
case,
reason
take this
to like
stairway.
use channel
It's a
points.
shortcut.
I thought of so many good things for channel points. Actually, you know what? Maybe, you know what, save your channel points. Maybe we bring back sound alerts. Alright. Save your channel points. I might bring back sound alerts. But make them cost like 1k each. I'll get some stupid sound effects that you can like use, maybe.
Aren't you glad you met a man of such intelligence?
Welcome to the Cool Kid server, where we do cool gore. What is that gore, you may ask? It's pushing people and saying they're dumb. That guy's saving, it's a shortcut. But there's no actually other way to get there, yeah. Well, I guess there is another way to get there. There is another way to get there, technically. I'm gonna have so many to give up my hunt for Rayman fans among the Judge Judy trolls. Oh god. Yeah, give up the hunt.
Be careful when you go there, though. There's an evil pig spell in that area.
Evil pig
I
spell?
recall
Why did my
talking
audio
to some
turn
miners
off?
about something
What?
called cappers.
Is that just me or is it the game? Oh. Oh. Did my headphones die? 1 second, guys. What? 90% battery. Huh? Oh, hello, can you hear me now? Yeah, so voice meter, which I use, just decided to stop working. Which just mutes me and mutes the audio and does all that. Everything should be good. You can... Hello, it's me! Can you, hear the game and everything now? We good? We're Gucci gang, as the kids say. Alright. You scared away all the
I'm off
fish.
to brag to Ark about my latest invention.
Okay. Well, Chowder, we have. There's gonna be a person in this game who sounds like me.
Wait a minute.
It's one of the voices people do. Wait a minute, that voice. It's the old man. What are you doing
Well,
here?
it looks like I was just in time. I was
Tomba,
looking
you
out
have
for
to
you,
jump
so I
into a
could
hole.
thank you
It's the
for
only
putting out
way.
That fire. This red key
The
should
House
help
of
you on
Gucci
your
featuring
adventures.
Gaga. Oh yeah, so he gives me the red key, which now lets me open all the red chests, which is awesome.
It can open up all the
So
red
we should go back and
chests
grab some of them.
scattered throughout the land.
Well, have you? We didn't see him move. I mean, he ran through a burning building unharmed, so he probably can
Treasure chests.
parkour.
But the red key only opens up red chests. You
Okay.
need to find a key with the same color as the chests to open them up.
Seems interesting.
I only have the red one, so good luck.
Tomba, you have to shove the crab up your butt. Shove the crustacean up your butt, Tomba. It's the only way.
Very much.
Anytime. See you soon.
Tomba, we're eating schmitzelberry crabs today, and we need to get 4 golden crabs to power the schmitzelberry maker. I mean, actually, this is kind of like a chowder thing. Alright. Friendship end it with bird clothes, because honestly, bird clothes kind of are annoying. We don't even need to unequip them, but fast pants, honestly, pogging out of my mind with the fast pants. Because look at this. We're now zooming. Chowder, we need to power the windmill using schmabs. They can't be just crabs, they have to be called like schmabs. Oh boy, schmabs sound delicious. Welcome to this stream, by the way. If you haven't been here that often, we just sometimes go into Mungdol voice from Chowder. I don't even know if people know Chowder, like, if people even know Chowder anymore. Chowder from, it's a Cartoon Network show. I'm redownloading Rayman Legends, you can't stop me. Hell yeah. I want to play Rayman Legends on stream, I think. That would be a lot of fun. I haven't played that in a while. I haven't beaten Legends. I've only beaten Origins. Chowder, you need to save your game every 2 seconds. I'm making mac and cheese, and nobody can stop. You forgot to cut it off, because it just cuts off. Nobody can stop me. It just cuts. I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop. I love Shadow the Hedgehog making mac and cheese. I made mac and cheese yesterday, and I will swear to you, I made, well, it was just boxed mac and cheese, right? It wasn't Kraft, it was Annie's mac and cheese, like the organic kind of mac and cheese or whatever. Now, I swear to you that I made literally the most optimal, like, greatest mac and cheese anyone's ever created. I've never had mac and cheese. Is that a true? Are you, like, lactose intolerant or something? But, like, I had mac and cheese, right? Like, boxed mac and cheese. I swear to you, it was just never had it. Please try it. At least. Lactose and toddler ants. Oh, yeah, lactodes and tolerance. Amazing. But, yeah, no, I swear to you, oh no, that I have made the greatest, like, the noodles were perfectly, like, they were perfectly al dente. The sauce was perfectly, like the ratio was perfect. It wasn't exactly the boxed ratio. It was, like, my own kind of ratio. It was just perfect. Chowder creator C.H. Greenblatt is also behind the recent Jellystone, which I haven't seen, and he's also behind Harvey Beaks, I believe, right? And Harvey Beaks was actually pretty cool. I didn't really watch that much. I believe he did Harvey Beaks. But I love Chowder is one of the greatest cartoons. It's just a great show, and you can watch the whole show, and it has a good ending. I think it has a pretty good ending, and you can just watch it. Recently watched an episode, really did not enjoy it. That sucks. I mean, it's one of those things though, it's like, it's for kids now. Like, when I was a kid, I was watching stuff. Now it's like a new generation of people. Some shows are still good. Like, new shows. Like, I saw a few episodes of Craig of the Creek just on, and that show seems really good. Like, there seems to be like a lot of good shows, but I don't know. I've fallen off of mostly cartoons and stuff. My last big cartoon was like, I finished all of Adventure Time recently, and that was very good. I haven't watched the Peppermint Butler, like, HBO special. I've watched the other specials. But yeah, Adventure Time was actually pretty good. Chowder! Elliot from Earth, never even heard of that. Probably good. I've fallen off.
What am I going to do? I can't get back to town.
Flapjack! I also Flapjack, great.
The town? Are you referring to the
coal
coal
mining
mining
town? The Bitcoin mining town?
Yes, I am. How do you know of it?
A friend of ours lives there.
What a terrible town to
Is
live
that
in.
so? Well,
Oh,
in order
Gumball
to
is
get
also...
there,
Actually,
I have to
Gumball is
be
probably
taken
more
care of
recent.
first.
Gumball's really good. Cartoon Network show by the Gumball team? It must be really good then, because Gumball was actually fantastic.
Cappers. Wynn told us about it. What exactly are they?
Yeah, PlayStation, Ratchet and Clank.
They're these
I mean,
dangerous
technically, if you have a
blobs of fire
PC,
that are clogging
you
up
have
all
a
the pipes.
PlayStation. You can play up PS3 games for PC strong enough.
And since they're blocking up the pipes, the machines in the town have stopped
I
running.
also have a backup. So I have my original PS2, but I also bought a backup PS2. I can. You can. But yeah, I had a
Well,
backup
we came all the way out
PS2
here.
that I bought.
We certainly won't let these
for really
cappers
cheap.
stop us.
Yeah,
We
cappers,
don't
see?
have anything to get rid of them.
We're gonna stop these
Oh,
cappers.
where's an ice
And
boomerang
Tuca
when
and
you
Birdie,
really
I think
need
I
it?
heard about that. PS2 2.
An ice boomerang?
Alright.
That's right. Ice boomerangs are the only things that can cool them down.
Now, at this point,
know where
this
we can
is
find
a
one?
little bit where I forget on what to do in this game.
I seem to recall the evil pigs throwing it to
Uh.
the lava below. We couldn't get to it, though.
So, this is where I would always revisit this game out of
Well, we
nostalgia
need
and then
to
kind of
get it.
stop
We
playing.
must get into the town.
So,
Well, if you
we'll
know
see.
of a way to get it, be my guest. But be careful.
My
You don't want to get
guest.
yourself killed.
Alright, cool.
Use the chains to get to places you can't reach.
So, we're just gonna have to,
Well,
like,
good luck.
find our way into the ice boomerang, basically. We'll just wander. It's kind of a little bit of a labyrinth here. We'll just have to wander our way into progression. Be my guest, be my guest. Put my patience to the test. Oh god. This game is stalling, don't believe it. Oh god. I couldn't think of any cool thing to rhyme. Alright, we need the rice boomerang in order to put rice everywhere. Have you ever played Undermine? I feel like you would enjoy it if you haven't. I have it on my Steam wishlist, and every time it goes on sale, I don't buy it. I probably would like it. I don't know why you said that out of the blue. Oh, I just died instantly? I mean, I guess I did fall into a vat of lava. Well, Tomba's dead. It's a random game I thought you'd love. Maybe I should play it, because I have it on my wish list. I've had it on my wish list for so long. Perhaps I should play it then. If I'm getting a recommendation, I feel like that makes sense. Bum. Oh. Bro, stop! Stop! I'm just getting That was bad. T&B is a show that I'm really glad exists and hope future series draws inspiration from it. Tuca and Birdie. Yeah. That's cool. There's some sort of mechanism. It won't open. Well, we're screwed. Let's go down here. So, there's two chains we need to pull on, I think, to open the door. Alright, there's the ice boomerang. Looking kind of nice. Oh, the nice boomerang. Look at these cappers. Look at these cappers, see? They're just standing here, blocking my way. We'll come back this way later. Alright, as long as we use our slightly matured, non-soft brain, we might be able to get over here. Okay, give me you. This game really reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie. Honestly, never really got into Banjo-Kazooie. Wow, how far does this go? I wonder if there's a secret down here. That goes down really far. I could never really get into Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe I should try it again. I actually have Donkey Kong 64. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have 2 copies. So I now have 2 copies of Donkey Kong 64 on N64. One unboxed, one in the box, but not sealed in box. I think it's a complete in box. I got as a gift. Oh yeah. Come on. Let me smack this man. Not in a good spot. I think you can use... Alright, wait. So, here's my idea. I don't remember if this is actually what you're supposed to do. I don't think it's what you're, like, intended to do. I might just die here. 1 second. Well, I can't even do the thing I wanted to do. Okay, land on the pig. Can I fly up here with this? No. Or can I? Okay, I can. Where'd the thing go? Oh, big sad. I was trying to get all the way over there. See, Lois, there's all kind of emotes in chat. This one's called Kappa. How do I get that? Do I need to use the hammer? Like, there's like a hammer thing you can use to smack these. I'm just trying to get this before I have to come back and get it, because I know I need this. If anyone's familiar with this game in the chat, can I get this now, or do I have to come back later? I think I could have maybe gotten it with some sort of exploit. I don't think I'm supposed to get that right now. I think I have to come back. Bum, 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 bum. This game really does have tunes, though. Like, it's the music in this game is great. Go away. This one's called a Kappa. God, I wish Peter Griffin was in my chat right now. I wish Seth MacFarlane was watching the stream. In older games is always great. In older games that people remember, I guess. Because there's some games that could be bad. TNB Season 2, Episode 4, Nighttime Friend, in particular, has a wonderful sort of mood. On Western adult animation. Interesting. Maybe I should check it out. I've been really into reading manga recently. That's my new thing. I've been really into reading manga. Because it's a really good thing to do, like, at night. Before bed. Just doing some reading. I've been enjoying that a lot. There's Leif Erikson chilling over there. So, yet another secret, you need the happy face to open that door, and to get the happy, like, face, like, effect, you need to go to an area later, way later in game, and then return all the way here with the effect, which is insane. Yeah, I read a lot over summer break last year, fair enough. Yeah, that's been my, like, go-to. Fight-centric. Alright, welcome to this minigame, which I don't know if I can even do right now.
I'm repairing this trolley. The wheels fell off earlier today.
Okay.
If you want to use it, you'll need a trolley ticket. But you have to wait until it's fixed.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick, and I'm gonna throw up a Twitch chat, and I'll be right back. So enjoy the, you know what? I'm not gonna do it to you like that. I'm not gonna make you sit here and listen to this, like, track on loop. So let me fix this, and then I'll be right back. BRB. Mark will be back. Got a banana, which is a Donkey Kong reference. Did you guys know they made those in real life? Did you guys know they made the bananas from Donkey Kong Country a real thing? It's pretty cool. I'm just pounding this banana real quick. I'll be momentarily. Okay. So I had to pound a bunch of food to regain fuel to return. Hello. There we go. Hello, everyone. We're back.
This has to be the best hammer in coal mining town.
Is it? Can I have it? I want to steal it from you. Give it to me. Thank you.
This is the trolley stop,
Hello,
all right?
Mario.
But without a trolley license, I can't let you ride.
That guy's voice is like
That
dire.
miner with the license is injured. He's resting in the town tool shed.
That guy had a weird read of that script. Alright, anyway, regardless, we did this bit here. We unlocked one of the gate entrances that we needed to unlock. We can't get that item yet. I don't even think we can get that while we're here. I think we have to come back later to get that. Let me ice orang this fool. Get ice done, idiot. Yeah, you need a license to, like, operate the minecart Well, that's... I could probably get that gem, but it's not worth it. Because there's other stuff over there. Like, I can't get all the way over there. Ah! I love reverb, like, yelling. Just like... Ah! When anything happens. Got some spicy tunes here. Also, your commute to work, like, really sucks. Like, every day. You just have to go through this. Like, you have to ride the steam pipe, which also would be, like, scalding. I found chicken food? I think I know what that's for later, but, like, you have to, like, ride these chains, and, like, there's a platform here only accessible by steam pipe. Which would not, just would scald you. Here's bananas. I've required banana. Oh, did I remember to fill my bucket with water? Because I specifically said, remember we're gonna need water again? Oh, did I fill it? And then I think we needed more water, actually. Mudball surprise. Oh, let's see if I listen to my own advice, just like IRL. Here we go. Wait, I thought what? I literally just made this come down. I guess it's because I hold it down mostly. Bruh, no, stop. Alright, the bridge is okay. So yeah, here's another magic flower, right? Please tell me I put water in the bucket. I did. Just for this, because I remember this being here. And I know we need to get another magic flower later. Or we need more water later. He's just a literal monkey. Oh, wait until we... Okay. Wait until you see the literal, actual monkey that we'll be meeting up with soon. The literal... There is a monkey in the game that we'll be meeting up with. Funny you should say that. Alright. We can go over here. That's pretty based. Based on what? Time to open the door. Alright, we're able to get in. What's up? My
Well,
guy?
thanks to you, we can go home now. Thank you.
Thank you.
We don't have much to offer, but please feel free to stay as long as you wish.
Hi, Gran. Long time no see.
So, I guess this guy was from
Why,
the first
hello there, Zippo. How are
game?
ya?
I never really got that far
I'm
in the
doing
first game
fine.
either, because it was actually really hard.
I see, but the town's machines still aren't running. We need to get rid of the cappers.
Machines are evil. Harry. Dumbledore sitcom.
Drat. Can we still get to Tabby's house?
Alright, are you ready for this, like, absolute whiplash to gameplay in 1 second? Once we enter this town? Rayman is 68% done. Awesome. Nice. Also, I love how I have speed jorts. Okay, by the way, now it's a, like, top-down 3D, like, we have a full map, full movement game. Which is why I assume people who played the first one probably don't enjoy this one as much, because there's some weird... They decided to do some weird stuff. And this doesn't control all that great.
The door to the house won't open unless the town's machines are working.
This is someone... This literally is someone's, like, uncle. Like, who just was in the studio. They needed someone to do it. Tool shed. Okay, someone's supposed to be in the tool shed. As we remember earlier, someone was supposed to be in there. Oh man, the camera. Just doing whatever it feels like here. Woo. Whoa. I don't think this game has many of these. This might be one of the only segments like this. I can't jump either here. I think there's maybe one other segment
Because
like
of the
this.
evil pigs, we can't get under the pipes. I hope nothing's happened there.
I hope nothing's happened there, partner. Man, those evil pigs that aren't that explained.
The cappers are blocking the outer pipes, causing the town's machines to overheat.
What are these accents? Alright. Now this reminds me of Link to the Past, right? The Kappas. Gosh. Oh, the Kappas are blocking. Those little hammer marks remind me of Link to the Past with the hammer stuff. I always liked that as a kid, where in games they had like these little shortcuts that you could use the hammer on and stuff like that. Like, trying to find the hammer in Link to the Past was such a struggle. Like, honestly, playing that game without a guide was a struggle and a half. Alright, so now we need to get dirt to fill up the hole, but the machines aren't on. Sounds like the voice actor just said, do a voice every... Yeah, literally, just... I think it's one guy doing multiple voices, too.
If you've got some power coal, hand some over to that guy over there who delivers the fuel.
Okay. I actually do have some power coal.
Treasure chests come in many colors, and each one needs a different key.
Is that Chris Chan?
This town has a treasure chest too, but we can't open it because we have no key.
Kind of is. Oh, man. To the guy over there, and also, it wasn't even that guy. So he just didn't even know what his coworker did, I guess. Here's Grand's house. I can't enter it. That guy over there. Yeah, that guy over there handles it. Doesn't even know his coworker's name. It's his first day on the job. Hello! Gilbert Gottfried here. No, we're not gonna deal with that. Repair the pipes so we can get into the shop to buy a croissant. What other like voices? Like, hello, hey, it's me, an NPC in the game. I'm telling you to go to the store and talk to my friend over there. And then his friend over there is just like, hello, it's me. I talk like this. Just every single person in this town has a completely different accent and voice and dialect. Are you gonna finish with that whole song? Hey, I'm mining here. Oh my god, I'm getting like my stomach is like flipping from spinning around.
The seagulls down in the town of fishermen get their toes when they are chicks.
What? The seagulls down there, Kirby. It's like kind of a Russian, but like kind of a Meta Knight from like Kirby Right Back at You, where he's like, Kirby, I am Meta Knight. I talk like this for some reason. I will find that Kirby. They went buck wild with the accents in that game. Hello. Yes, I am the one guy who lives in the tunnel, talks like this. They have a person from one region of the world. Why do they all have different accents? It's so weird. Also, I can't figure out how to turn on the coal. I'm trying so hard.
The cappers are blocking the outer pipes, causing...
So they started giving everyone like a country thing, and like 2 people had a country accent, and then just like all over the place. Yo, we just acquired a big piece of meat. Hell yeah. I don't have the chest. What's up? What are you gonna sound like?
What are you doing here? This isn't a playground, you know.
Good day, Mr. Chef.
Sounds like a normal person's voice.
Is that you, Zippo? If you're hungry,
Kind
why
of.
don't you have some health dishes prepared from my secret recipe? I wish I could make it for you. Unfortunately, the stove is on the fritz and it won't light. Do you have a
What is this
recipe book
voice?
there? If you bring me the ingredients, maybe I can fix something.
The secret to the recipe is piss. Oh my god. What? If you're laughing and crying, try boiling potatoes to make a hash brown potato sandwich. If you're invisible, make a dried fish sandwich. This is actually important information. Oily smear. Put a big piece of meat in a burning machine to make... Okay. The secret recipe is peace.
The cappers are blocking the...
The cappers? There's gold in their hills. Them there hills. I talk like this for some reason. Alright, I need to figure out where the guy is so we can turn on the machine so I can fill this thing up. I thought it was this guy.
Treasure chests come...
No, clearly not him. What about you? Oh, it's the other guy on the other side.
If you've got some power...
You got some power, Cole. Give it to the guy over there. He'll turn the thing on. I like the percussion music, though. The PogChamps are blocking off the runway. What are the... I mean, I feel like the chances... Oh, okay. I don't know how to get up there. The chances of their character in this game being, like, speaking like Mungdalt from Chowder is pretty high. While the other voices that exist... Okay, this part is actually really confusing. And I am still confused by it. Hello.
The seagulls down in the top.
The seagulls down here. So that's the cafeteria. We can actually go in there. We can't go in the locker yet. Alright, we can't go in the tool shed yet. Let's just go everywhere we think we can go. The Spanish bird watcher.
Because of the evil pig.
Yeah, evil pigs. None of the power's on, but we can't turn the power on. Oh, here's the cafeteria. Maybe we need to go to that other area that I thought was the cafeteria. I don't have the hammer yet. I can't get down. That's where I need to go, is that hole. I can't get down there yet until the power is on. The power is not on, because this is here. That guy turns the power on, maybe. But how do I get over there? There's the whole thing blocking this path. Okay, I remember this specifically being kind of confusing. How do I get over? Maybe I can get on top of this? No, Grand's house. I can't enter Grand's house. Oh. Okay, I probably should have noticed this.
Oh, looks like it's being repaired. The rails are still missing.
Okay. Tabby's house, I also, for some reason, cannot enter. At least I don't think I can, unless there's something I'm missing. Here's a spoon. Banana. Bucket. I can't enter Tabby's house. Maybe I can enter it from... I can't enter it from below. Anyone have any ideas on what to do here? I know I need to get the dirt to fill up the hole to get into the hole. That's where I need to go. And I need to probably get on this side over here, which I don't seem to know how to get over there. Can you get picked up? Can you pick up that green bucket on the ground and try the tracks? This is like a what's it called? Like a wheelbarrow. This is for it's not for the tracks. This is for the yeah. It's also wait. I can go this way. This is to collect the dirt that will spawn once we turn this machine on. It'll spawn dirt. Now we pick up the dirt to fill in the hole. Is it possible to go across the top here? I don't think that is what we need to do. I mean, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe that to get over there, we'd have to like walk across the top. But the house is not accessible. I can turn on and off the mini-map. Interesting. Maybe it's just confusing. Maybe I go down here. It's probably just a weird, confusing perspective thing where I need to go to an area that I don't think I have to go to. I do remember this area being specifically kind of like perplexing. Can I not walk up this? No. I don't think I can go up here. building? This building isn't anything, I guess, at all. Alright, I'm off for the night. Good luck with the puzzles. Alright, yeah, Harms, thank you for stopping in. And, vibing with these two games. Okay, this is nothing to... I might have to honestly look up, like, a guide real quick just to see what I need to go to. See if I'm crazy, because, like... Pretty sure it's... something like this. Let me head back. Maybe if I head back, something will happen. Time to look up on... 1 second. Time to Google this. Tomba to... What is that place called? Coal mining town? Alright. Let's peep this out on the wiki. Wait, am I supposed to remove all the cappers before this? Oh. Okay, that might be it. I think I need to remove all the cappers out here, which is causing an issue. And that's why, and that's pretty confusing. I think that's the case. I think we need to actually remove all these guys. Which I thought it didn't actually matter. I thought they just respawned, but whatever. Also, I don't think we actually talked to the people who live in the house over here at the beginning, so there we go. And there's a chest that we can unlock, so hey, you know what? Although I think we, without game tutorials, they'd be pretty confusing. I mean, they do tell me in this game, like, hey, like, turn off the, make sure there's no whatevers, but, like, I was a little confused by it. So, I forget, these let me teleport, I think. Okay, yeah, these let me teleport anywhere, basically. Which I probably will need to teleport to go get stuff, to get water.
Water?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we need water here. I'm thirsty. Well, we already used our water, so let's go get more water. Honestly, I bet you guys didn't expect water to be come into such a play in this game. Town fisherman? Okay. Let's head back. Back to where we started. Grab some water. Now I'm wondering, I have fish. There's fishermen in this house. I wonder if they're part of the quest to give them fish.
Within an area.
I think they might just be tutorials. Within an area. Water 2, the evil oil returns. Yes. Hydration 2. Hydration is key, and Tomba knows. Also, I think these fish respawned. So I can grab more fish. How many fish does one person need? Are these sellable? I don't remember. Well, let's grab them, because we're here. And you know what? They said I scared away all the fish. There seems to be plenty of fish to me. Maybe they're just bad. Maybe they're just bad fishermen. I wonder if they ever thought about that. I'm gonna walk my way back because there's some secrets and stuff that I want to try to grab. Mainly getting this stuff up here. Yeah. There's some secrets that I wanted to grab, and it's not really that much of a hassle to walk my way back. Here we go. And another chest right here. Grab this. Oh, barely made it. And we're back to where we need to go. Pay to win windmill. Wins windmill, which also, I'd like to point out, you go upward out a window into a tunnel. Maybe it's facing the mountain, but his house, whatever, don't think about it. It's fine. Don't pay to windmill. Yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we need to... Oh, we did it. We removed all the cappers. Okay, now we can actually play the game. Now, I was actually really confused by that at the beginning there. I could never remember how to get those things to work, but now that we've removed them, we're good. Now let's give this dude some water. Water. Food. Water.
Water.
Atmosphere. Alright. Here you go, my friend. Here's a bucket full of water. Note how it's not a crab basket full of water. It's a bucket. It would be foolish of me to put water in a basket. Don't hydrate him. Shakes my head. Hydrate yourself, nah. I'm thirsty. This is me every stream.
Thank you. You saved me.
Okay.
I've got to pay you back somehow. I've got it.
What do you have?
I'll give you some information. It's supposed to be a secret, of course.
This might not be that useful.
Have you ever heard of the Tower of Courage?
No.
Well, there was something about a legendary tower that nobody can find anymore.
Is that the whole hint?
In fact, I am on a journey looking for that very tower.
Huh.
There are all sorts of rumors about the fabulous treasures hidden in that tower.
Okay.
What do you think? Isn't it enough to stir your blood?
Thanks, I guess. Maybe I should have just let that guy, like, not be dehydrated. Wasn't that useful. Alright, well, we got rid of all the cappers. We can now head back into the town and actually do what we were supposed to do. Bum, bum, bum. Have you heard of the Tower of Courage? Does it stir your blood?
Machines are running. Thank you for getting rid of all the cappers.
Yep.
All the doors in the
Tomba, quick! Let's go to Tabby's. Go straight ahead up the 2 sets of stairs, then look for...
Okay.
Come to think of it, I should get back into town too.
Why do they even give me the option to go into town when everything is shut down? Like... Oh, man. My ripped jorts. I don't understand why they even give me the option to come into town. Well, that's happening. Whatever. Cafeteria. Now everything should be open. Oh, we got the meat respawned. Okay, wait a minute. This might have been ideal. The meat respawned. Okay, wait. We got ideal meat placement. What's up?
Is this Tabby's house? Or is it the one over there, with the red door?
This is Graham's house. This is Gran's house. I should... Making you wander around in circles in a place you're not supposed to for their own amusement. That's a good camera. That was a good camera right there. Let's go! Tabby's house. Ooh, a chest.
Just as I suspected, she isn't here.
She isn't here, she?
Wait a minute, Tomba.
Wait a minute.
Do you hear that noise?
Sus. Sus. Oh god.
What the?
What the?
Hey, hey, hey! What's all this ruckus?
Whoa!
What is that?
Oh god, this reminds me, I had a PS1 ET game. Looks like a moldy coconut.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Man. He's just a chunk of dirt, mud, gross. Yuck.
That is one huge dirt ball. Why don't we use the washing machine in the underground machine room to figure out what it is?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't we do that? Exact thing you said.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's a big hole at the entrance.
It does
to the
kind of look like
machine
a
room.
coconut.
We won't be able to pass through unless we fill it up with something.
Why is he saying it like that? Whatever. Yeah, we have to use our super puzzle solving skills to fill up the hole. Hell yeah, we got a lunchbox? Hell yeah. Alright, ready for puzzle solving? Ready for advanced puzzle solving? This is pretty advanced, so I wouldn't... Don't look away. It's pretty crazy stuff. Alright, come on. Oh god, the camera. We have to use our super puzzle powers to fill up the hole. The context is we need more sand. Oh god, we have to become a super sand legend. Oh, this controls worse than you think, by the way. It's like weirdly like tank kind of. It's like half tank controls right now, but not really on when you're using this cart. Oh, it's something. We need even more sand. We need 3 patches of sand. I thought that said locate at the sand, not load at the sand. Don't worry, you'll have 3 chances to see it. And the hole has been completely filled. Alright, let's head down. To the underground machine room. What do you have to say about this, mister?
The machine room, pride of coal mining town.
Why are you a caveman? Why is he a caveman?
The machine room, pride of coal mining town.
What?
The 3 machines are, from right, for washing, burning, and combining.
It's
Do you
just some
understand?
like... It went from caveman to like some like English teacher. The voice actors had way too much fun with this game. Honestly, it's better that this dub is so ridiculous that it just makes it better. And that it's not like a bad... It would be lame if it was just bad. It's just they're going buck wild with these voices.
This here kiln, just feed it enough fuel and it can put out incredible power.
Rick, it has to be one guy.
It was so
doing
hot
all
that
these
I
voices.
used to use it to smelt and process various metals when the evil pig had cast a spell.
He's just pitched
I
down.
burned the power coal along with the rest, and it's now pretty nearly gone.
Marco.
Maybe I've still got some somewhere. There isn't enough heat to cook a steak.
I got heat.
If I
got
smelt the
coal.
metal to boost its purity, the compound should make a light and sturdy alloy. In the old days, those alloys made the work so
This guy has a lot to say.
If only I had some good fuel, the guys who deliver fuel up above could probably stoke up the heat.
I literally have fuel to give you. That entire, like, thing you said, I have... Would perhaps this power coal be of use? I literally have fuel.
In the old days, those...
No! I think I have to put the fuel in the thing. Hit the peg with a hammer and open the lid. Okay, well I can't do that yet. So maybe I need to put this in here first? That's the washing machine, which we need to use. But first, we need to power it up. And second, we need to talk to people.
The evil pig spell keep the floor hot. Be careful or you'll get burned.
Go get burned. Alright, thank you. Are you sure the evil
Well,
pig
there are many
spell or
kinds
the
of clothes in the
lava?
world. You can find bird clothes in the town of the fishermen.
I have bird clothes. For the hint, I guess, but still. Alright, well I have the power coal. Maybe I need the hammer first to open it. I think I need the hammer before I can do the rest of this, maybe. Which means I need to go to the tool shed, because the guy with the hammer, I think, is in the tool shed. Tool shed. Oh, there's a bunch of rooms in here, isn't there? Okay. Which room? One of them was hiding in here, it said. What's up?
I'd like to ride the trolley again.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to ride the trolley again.
Elaborate, but but I can't because my hand's broken. Just not gonna elaborate on that at all. I'd like to ride the trolley again. I think this is all one room actually, but I'm just...
Did you know? We have these bombs that can blow anything up. They're so dangerous, we locked them up in the storage area by the pipes. You can't even open the door without a hammer.
Well, I want to go get bombs. They're so dangerous. Alright, mister. Do you have a hammer for me? You look like a unique NPC.
I just can't understand the creative urge. Oh.
What?
I guess I can't do it without that clay
You want
spatula.
them? They're yours, my friend. For the price of risking your life. Wait, the clay spatula?
Where did I put it? The last pot I worked on, I gave to that miner in the house across the street.
What? You lost your spatula. Okay. I guess I'll go look for the clay spatula for you. At this guy's house? Hi, do you have a clay spatula by any chance?
What do you think? Is this a great pot or what?
Wow!
Master Potter here in town made it for me a long time ago. Ooh, look at that gloss and the
this guy's
form.
voice.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oops. I've got to get to work.
Oh no, I'm gonna destroy this man's prized like Ming Dynasty vase. No, this poor dude.
Don't touch that.
No. Tomba, don't do it. Don't do it. No, Tomba. Don't do it. Oh, man.
I don't like this, Tomba.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, he didn't even leave yet.
Can't imagine. What's that sound?
Oh! No. I have 692 teensies on Rayman Legends.
Oh,
Damn,
no!
I didn't realize it had that many in that game.
And I
Sheesh.
like it so much.
This poor guy.
Ah!
Oh.
You didn't do it on purpose.
Oh no, I did.
It's all right. Things always break eventually.
This poor man.
It's okay. If it's not asking too much, could you help pick up the pieces? I can't stand to look.
It was like the one thing you
Might be
liked
better
in
to leave it
life.
alone.
I guess I'll just take the spatula. Hey, buddy.
Oh, my pot!
This poor man. Was it worth it in the end? Was it really worth it to get the spatula back? Here you go. I don't know if that's a...
I remember it was in that pot.
Oh, wow. We could have just opened the pot. We really could have just opened it.
Fantastic! Now I can make you another pot.
I haven't played enough.
Oh, I forgot something important.
What?
Actually, I don't have any of the precious clay. Oh,
What?
my mistake. I sometimes got clay from washing clumps of mud in the machine
Oh,
room's
okay.
washing
Well,
machine.
I'll be able to do that eventually once I can use the washing machine, because I do have a clump of mud. But I need a hammer. I don't have a hammer to activate anything. So I need to get... Now I need to go find a hammer. So I still have to go find a hammer. Hi, do you have a hammer? John Arbuckle?
Hey, travelers.
Hi. Why do all of you have broken hands and heads and...
How annoying. I hurt myself in the coal mine and now I can't even move.
What a voice for this
I heard
character.
of something that can heal wounds fast. He went to look for it and hasn't returned.
Okay.
I know. If you meet my son somewhere, will you tell him to come on home?
Why does she have like Disney princess
I'm worried
voice?
about him.
Where's my son? My son. It was my boy. My boy. Okay. We really need to find that hammer. We can't ride the minecarts yet. Here's the cafeteria again. I wonder if the meat respawned. It did not. I have food. Do we go into Grant's? We didn't go into Grant's house yet. So let's look in there. I mean, we did for a second, but then didn't look. Yes. Okay. Now we're riding this bad boy up here. But what does that do for us? Okay. Hello.
In fact, this underground machinery works because I wanted a way to transport fuel.
You're the one who did it?
Hey, what's this? You got some good stuff. Let me have some of it.
Oh, I give him the fuel, I guess, to then power on the stuff down there. Makes sense. Alright, so this is gonna go... I mean, we could have just triggered this... We could have just, like, given the guy the fuel. We didn't have to make it go all the way down here. But whatever. Now we have fuel for the rest of the engagement.
Alright, this should give me enough heat.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Oh boy! More heat. What do you have to say about this, mister?
You can ride the steam from the pipes up pretty high. It's always a good idea to look out for billboards.
What? I guess that's... what? Billboards? I guess? Okay, I can't get this chest right now. Good to know that there's something in there, but I'll probably forget. Alright. We can now wash things, I think. So let's try that out. Let's see if this guy knows
If I could boost the purity of the lightamite and the hardonium, the compounds would make a light alloy. With such an alloy, I could replace the underground trolley. It's getting pretty rickety.
Untimed Dojo Daily Challenge Run is available. Nice. You can make an aluminum alloy. So I gave them fuel. Is this gonna power this up now?
Well, there are many kinds of clothes in the world. You can find...
Okay, that's the bird. We already know about bird clothes. Hi.
The evil pig...
Pig spell. I don't have the hammer yet to open these up. We're still in the same spot we were.
Purity.
Hardonium. Maybe, is there anything I can give this guy? No, not really. The hardonium. Can I use the washing machine now? Probably not. I think this all needs to be powered on. The hardonium. Well, we turn this on at least.
Go that way. You can pass only if the...
Okay, the machine room. Maybe we'll talk to this guy again, because we already talked to him before.
If you can't figure out operation, you can always turn to the help page in the adventurer. Various techniques are...
Is that useful for me? Find Tabby, Adventurer's Chest. Yeah, I don't think that's that useful for me. Alright. I know how to find my friend. I know what needs to be done in the long term. I kind of forget what they said about the hammer stuff. Maybe now that the washing machine's on, we can do something? Let's see.
Oh, good. The hole's filled.
Oh, okay.
Let's find out what this thing is. I'll carry it for you, Tomba. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Let me know when you're ready. Make it quick, though.
I am ready. Let's go. Alright, so we figured that bit out, at least.
I wonder what's under all that gunk. Let's go to the underground machine room and find out.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Gunk. What secrets lie beyond the gunk? The underground machine room. Alright, run them through.
Whoa! Who would have thought that something like this would be underground? Go figure.
Pretty cool, huh? Well, let's find out what this thing is.
Throw the old coconut in there. We'll melt this bad boy yet. What say you, Dirt Clod? Look, it was our friend the whole time, in a pile of dirt. Wash the strange lump.
Charles?
Charles?
You know him? It's a small world.
So how do you end up in dirt again? I don't
I forgot
remember.
something important. I'll have to hurry up and go fix it.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. I just remembered I have something to do.
Yeah, as you do, I guess.
Not a problem, Zippo.
Okay,
This
Gran.
machine can wash and clean mud off things. Use it whenever you wish. You never know what treasures are in store.
Well, I will use that on my other mud ball and try to get some clay and then give it to the guy who had the spatula, and then he'll make a pot,
Charles,
then I'll give it
what
back
are
to
you
the pot
doing?
guy, then he'll reward me with something. Perhaps. Perhaps.
Zippo? Tomba? What are you guys doing here?
We should be asking
We
you
should be
that
asking
question.
you. All I know
Oh
is
wow,
that
okay, that's
Abby's
actually the
running
dialogue.
Dirt? Oh yeah! I fell into some mud, so I was looking for somewhere to get it off.
Amazing.
But by the time I got here, the mud dried and I got stuck.
What a great
And
piece
that's how
of
you
lore.
became that lump? Alrighty then.
Alright.
But crying out loud, I can't find that thing anywhere.
What seems to be the problem?
He's looking for the... Oh god, it's the child from, like, the...
I can't find my hammer.
Yeah, it's the guy from his, like,
A what?
minecart ride.
You don't know what a hammer is?
You don't know what a hammer is? You know, a hammer. Let's say I want a hammer. Do you know what a hammer is? Hank Hill. This guy inspired Hank Hill later.
Oh, a hammer! When was the last time you saw it?
If I remembered, don't you think I would have it now? Someone, please help me find it.
I will.
If
Go
Grant
on a
finds
quest
out I
to
lost
find
my
this
hammer again, he'll fire me.
I feel sorry for him. Tomba, let's help him find it.
Let's do it.
Okay, don't you worry. I'll find it no matter what the cost.
Let's get this bread.
Charles! Charles! He's always so impulsive.
Okay.
Try to remember. When was the last time
We
you
should
saw
probably pay attention to the dialogue because we actually need to know
Well,
where
let's
it is.
see. I had it when I was working on the trolley, but that's the last time I remember
Alright,
having it.
we're probably gonna need a trolley pass to, like, go on the trolley ride. Try to get it. So, let's use the washing machine once again. Let's use the mud ball surprise on the washing machine. And this should give us clay, maybe? Huzzah! Look, we got it! Never mind, we got low purity lightomite. Make a light alloy, which is for that other quest, which is also important. We still need clay, though. Okay, interesting. Hey, Mr. Guy, you want this alloy, right?
If I could boost the purity...
I literally have this alloy.
If I could boost the purity...
I think I need hardonium as well, so I can put it in the 2 slots. Okay, so that was what we needed for that, at least. Now, we don't have a trolley ticket, which is an issue. So let me go talk to that guy in the area who wanted to go on the minecarts again, maybe? Maybe he can give me his trolley, like, minecart ticket. Or I might have to find it. I don't know if I missed it.
Yeah, I heard all about you removing. My job is to get on the trolley at the Pops area trolley stop to hoist cement. But it takes technique and speed, and I never get it right.
Okay.
So, how would you like to ride the trolley in my place?
Yeah.
You can figure it out if you show this to the guy at the stop.
Yeah, get the trolley ticket. That would have been kind of cryptic if I didn't go here.
Along the tracks are the Blessed Priest's seeds of strength. See if you can grab some.
Sure, okay.
I couldn't do it myself.
Why did the Blessed Priest leave seeds of strength along the trolley track? Hello.
They're so dangerous, we locked them up in...
Oh yeah, the bombs. And then this guy needs clay, which we don't have yet.
Oh!
We need clay, put it in the washing machine. Well, I'll figure it out. Let's make a little save-a-roo here. Make myself a save. Overwrite the save. And I think we might actually be able to just teleport to the trolley area, because I think that's one of the teleport locations. But like we're here, we might as well just walk to it. Save the teleports for when we actually need them. Plus we could look, keep our eyes peeled for other secrets in here. Where was this trolley? Was it below? I think it was below here. Yeah. Wait, was it? I forget if it's down this way or if it's. No, this is the regular area. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it's over there. There it is. I knew it was down low, but it's down low, but on this middle bit right here. Come here, Kappa, Shay. The Kappa dodged me this time. Hand over the loot, Kappa. Make a save here at the trolley entrance. We'll rotate our saves like a good person who rotates does. Oh wow, they give you a lot of slots here. Okay, good to know. Okay. The trolley stop. Time to play the... Oh, his hammer was just here. Bruh.
The hammer! Mole will be so happy to hear that we found it!
Your hammer was literally just here. Okay. Well, we found it.
There you are. Where did the two of you run off to?
What are you talking about? You're the one
now
who
we have the hammer.
What's the matter anyways?
Yeah, what's the big idea?
The foreman is looking for you.
The foreman? The foreman? Not the foreman, the foreman?
Right. He said he saw Tabby.
Oh.
Tomba, hurry! Let's give this hammer back to Mole so we can find...
Alright, well, there's...
Help! Help!
A million things we can do here now.
Speaking of which, we found your hammer, Mole!
Oh, okay, Mole.
Forget the hammer. This is more important.
What's the matter, Mole?
Gran is trapped in the pipe area.
Well, how did he get trapped in the pipe area?
Trapped by a huge boulder. And that place is unstable. If it collapses, he'll fall in a pool of hot water.
How did he end up there?
Why can't we just use the hammer
What was he even
to
trying to do? We need to get
No, it's too big. We need something stronger. Gran mentioned something about getting the bombs.
Don't worry, we'll find some.
Thank you. To activate the bombs, you'll need this.
What is it?
I'll see you guys later. I need to let the others know.
Oh god. Alright, he gave me like a bomb activator.
Use the hammer to activate the bombs.
I just smack the hammer on the bomb? That seems extremely unsafe. Well, anyway, we can ride the minecart for some reason.
This is the trolley stop, all right. But without a trolley license, I can't let you ride.
Well, guess who
that
has one?
miner with a license is injured. He's...
What? I have one. I can ride the trolley.
Now I see. He's okay. I get it. Wait just one moment.
Yeah, let me ride the trolley. Hell yeah. Now this is the minigame. that I don't remember how to do. I think we need to do it perfectly to get an item. Oh my god. Why did Microsoft
so
update
you're
Xbox
gonna hoist the
emojis?
cement.
Oh,
It hardens really fast, so you'll have to hurry. Shout when you're ready to...
I don't even know what the old ones look like.
Shall we start, though?
They're ugly now. Oh god. I can't wait for new emoji memes.
Deliver to that point over there. I think the cement takes 1 minute and 16 seconds.
That's so specific. Quick, the trolley. Alright, trolley time. Okay, now I believe I can like go left and right in the trolley. Like you like angle yourself to try to like get these points. Okay, brake with all these buttons. Try to go fast with quit with. Okay, so these brake.
Go!
Oh god. Oh!
Fail.
I just leaned out and died immediately. Classic, yeah, the classic mining minigames. So you can stick your head out the window here. Grab them, but like it actually has some kind of physics. So I do think you want to brake sometimes. Although I want to go fast. But there's a balance. But I also want to collect the seeds of the priest or whatever. The strength seeds. Oh man. Yeah, these were in a lot of old school games. There's one in Super Mario's. Oh Jesus! I went way too fast around that corner. There's one of those that reminds me of Spelunky. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you gotta like, you actually have to slow down on the corners, it looks like. Oh. But you want to go fast at the same time. There's one of these in... I'll try to slow it down a bit. There's a minigame like this in Superstar Saga, another game we're gonna play. I should, before I start Superstar Saga, I should get back to Boktai 2 and probably beat that. Because I beat Boktai 1 on stream, which was a lot of fun. Oh, jeez, it gets really fast there. I still have PTSD from this mission. What's up, Cloudy and Enjoyer? I also do too. This is actually like really like weirdly tough. Oh god. Oh, let me in. This is like weirdly tough. I don't know when I want to really be slowing. I think I especially want to slow when I'm going down that like area coming up soon. Probably keep it slower. I have another game recommendation, which I will check out in 1 second once I grab this. Alright, slow it down here. 'Cause this is where we go, like, insane speed. Come on. I have to peep the comment after, because I'm, like... I'm in the deepest focus of my life right now. Game isn't too difficult, but, yeah, the two minigames are the bane of my existence. Yeah, it's not like the first game, where the first game is actually pretty difficult. Like the actual game part. Come on. I need to go fast. I might not be able to make it. There's 2 more priest things left, too. Here's one. Okay, I'm not going fast enough, I guess. Come on. Oh man, I went too slow. The cement hardened. Bruh. Alright, we'll get an idea, I guess. Sheesh, oh my god, we're going so fast. I missed it! How did I even miss that? Oh well. Maybe we'll still at least... Okay, we have to go, like, insane on this. You fail. I have another recommendation if you want. A game barely anyone knows. Yeah, send it. What's the game called? The game isn't too difficulty. All right, it saved all my items that I got. That's good to know. So I just need to get that one. All right, we're going for speed. Do seeds first, then do the yeah. That's what I was trying to see if it saved those or not. I mean, luckily the 1 seed we have is like not that hard to get. We're going so fast. Oh. I kind of like the speed a little bit. It's kind of fun. Although it's kind of terrifying at the same time. Because you go so fast. Okay, I think I like ruined a lot of my speed. I ruined my speed on this. I was going... Alright, here, we can gain some back here. Gain some back on this approach. Did you ever play... So I assumed you played this game since you're talking about it. Did you ever play Tomba 1? That game is rough. I mean, that game is really cool. I haven't really played it too much. Because I'm not as nostalgic for that one. That game is tough. And I somehow missed the seed again. But I think we'll make the cement in time. No, never mind. The cement hardened 1 second before. We got to the very end right here. Damn. That's a tight... That is a tight timing. I don't think you can break it all. Never owned Tomba, played at my cousin's house. Yeah, this is the kind of game like that. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't own this game. I always played it, I always rented it from Blockbuster. And I never played Tomba 1. Yeah, no, Tomba 1 is, pretty cool. But, like, really, really hard. But I used to rent this game all the time at Blockbuster. And then one day later in life, I was able to buy it for myself. Come on. The speed demon. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna get that last seed, because I leaned over to get it, and, like, I don't think I leaned in enough. I think I have to literally be, like, falling. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna make this the time now. Not sure if my message sent. I don't think so. This game is like a $300 game now. I bought it when it was like 20 bucks. No one cared about it. I still have it. Although my copy is cursed. It's scratched. I bought it and it was kind of like scratched. So when the music only loops one time and then it does like guttural like demon noises. Come on, can we make it? Can we make it? Oh man. Alright, we're closer. Supreme Commander... I'm gonna have to just do this again, and I'm gonna try to get the, We're just gonna chill and do this and try to get the seed.
3, 2.
Supreme Commander 2 is really fun. You get to play a lot. Is that a game that has like a, Is that a game that is like an RTS thing? Also, yeah, I bought this game when, like, no one cared about it, like, at all. So that's good. Honestly, though, it didn't come in its original case, and, like, of my games that I have, I've kept this in very poor conditions. I kept all my other games in, like, really good condition, but this one, for some reason... Okay, I was going way too fast. I kept it in not that great condition. I think it's... I actually don't know where it is right now. I think it's in, like, an old PC-ROM discs thing. Yeah. Oh, you know what game that I used to play that was an RTS? Lego Rock Raiders. Have you guys ever played that? Lego Rock Raiders is like a god-tier game. That game is so fun. It's like a Lego RTS game. Oh, we gotta hydrate in a second. We're going really fast. But the speed is what powers me up. We're gonna hydrate after this, oh god, insane minecart segment. Man.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna do, alright, this round is just trying to get the seed at the end. We'll just play it safer. Wow, they really wanted you to, like, do this perfectly. This minigame. Isn't there a Club Penguin minigame that's like a minecart ride like this? Does anyone remember? I'm pretty sure there is. There's a Club Penguin thing where you have to ride a minecart. And it's similar to this. Whoa. I was more of a Neopets guy myself. Back in the day. I really couldn't, like... I couldn't swing that Club Penguin subscription for a while. Any paid subscription game. Only way to do seeds and is breakpoints at very specific points. Yeah, more water. Like the speed run of this game. You're 1 second off the loot. Yikes. Alright. So the seed is coming up around here. And I need to be like really to the right to get it. Come on. Oh man. I'm just gonna die here. That's rough because you have to literally be like, you have to hold right for the longer than you think there.
2, 1, go!
Alright, you know what? I've come around to it. This part is evil. This part is straight up evil. You were right. You came in and you were right. I wasn't ready to revisit it. I'm pretty sure I just either repressed this memory or just like gave up. I played this when I was younger. Whoa! There's a cool thing about back in the day with Blockbuster games. I don't know what the worst part about this is. What's the worst part? And then like back in the day with Blockbuster games, you'd get someone else's like save data sometimes if it was like a cartridge game. Maybe not so much this game. You get someone else's save data and you can like play different parts of the game. This is the easier of the two. Oh god. I've beaten this game, I swear. And I just don't remember like any of this shit. Okay, I'm holding. No, I can't. I'm still not even gonna get it probably. No! I'm literally holding it! I'm gonna die again.
You failed.
How do you get that? Like, you have to hold it before you even need to know that you're over there.
2, 1.
Or wait, can I break? I bet I could break there and then get it. If I, like, break harder, yeah. Alright, that's... I don't know why I wasn't thinking to use the break there. I think that'll actually make it easier. If we just break and go really slow, and then try to lean for it, I think that might be okay. I'm just trying to get the seed right now. I think doing the speed part of it won't be as bad, because at least it's faster attempts. Trying to get the seed is a little bit annoying though. Come on. Give him pump the brakes a little bit. This might be one of those things they included to like make sure people didn't return the game too quick. Come on. Let's go. Alright, let's try to remember. It should be at some point coming up, like past here. There's like a zigzag moment. That's what I know it's coming up. Alright, so it's coming up here. So let's just pump the brakes really hard and just lean. Come on. Oh god. Enjoy your ears, by the way. Enjoy that beautiful sound. The sound of trying to get this seed with all my might. And I still missed it! Do I have to, like, must be at an angle, and for some reason I wasn't able to angle myself there. How the hell are you supposed to get that?
You failed.
Do I have to go fast on that? You need to tilt super early and go super far to the right.
Go!
Maybe, I guess. I guess you have to tilt really early and maybe not brake. You have to tilt really early. I wonder if that was... I bet that was like a design mistake. I feel like you were supposed to be able to just lean over, because all the other ones you can just lean over and get. That one specifically is like weirdly, extremely hard for no reason. That's weird. I wonder why that's the case. Well, every failed attempt we're learning how to handle the speed a little bit better. Come on. So yeah, I think we're gonna need to like do that. We're gonna have to like lean very early. Maybe from the sign we see, like the... Alright. Not here, because then we just die. From this sign. But you can't lean that early, because then you just fall off. Like, I'm holding the lean. Come on. No, lean. 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 Why? I was holding the lean. What is this forbidden game?
Fail.
How do you even get that? Genuinely, that's insane.
3, 2, 1.
Like, I'm holding into it. Alright, let's try to get there again. Maybe I need to be going so fast that I can rock back and forth like this to then lean into it. Maybe it's not about going slow there. I think it might be about going really fast. Any level head today or nah? I'm probably gonna stream it today. I might work on my levels a bit. I also might go give someone in level head if they're streaming. I might go give them a one of my puzzle levels to play. Depending. I do kind of want to make a bunch more though before I start submitting them. Levelhead being a really cool game that everyone should check out, that I stream now quite often. It's like a Mario Maker kind of game for PC that's very good. And probably more fun than Mario Maker, at least in my opinion, and pretty much anyone who plays it kind of feels that way. So maybe I just gotta be rowdy over here and just kind of like lean into this to get the speed. To then be able to tilt. I don't know. How am I actually doing? I was actually doing okay on the time for the cement on this too. What did these seeds even give me? Oh man, you don't need to buy a certain console to play an abandoned game, neither of which Levelhead is. Oh, alright. I'm gonna just try to go for speed this time to break up the monotony of trying to get that seed. I think I'm having sense memories now of just remembering that trying to get this thing was like impossible upon replaying this. At one point. Alright, we're gonna be heading really, really fast down here, so we're probably gonna have to like pump the brakes for like 1 second to maintain speed. So that's what I think. Like, I'm pumping the brakes just a little bit. I think I might have went too slow. Yo, says Cloudy and Enjoyer. I don't know what you're yoing about. That solution is fat-brained. What solution? I don't know what... Did I do a cool thing? I don't know if I did a cool... I'm very confused. Come on. I'm at least trying to go, like... I'm trying to go for the speed right now. Wow, this is tight. And it hardened? Are you serious? How?
Oh! You made it!
You can't. You must not be able to break it all. Like, there. Actually, you have to though. So, okay. So when you see the second sign, tilt left, and then before the right sign, the last C, tilt right. Okay. When you see the second sign.
2, 1.
When you see the second sign. This is for the seed. Tilt left, and just before the reaching the last seed, tilt right. Okay, I'll try that. So the second sign, as in when you get to, you can slow down, of course. Okay. I think there was a Harry Potter game on PS1 that also had like a minecart like thing. Okay. So when you see the second sign, tilt left. And just before reaching, like tilt like all the way left like that. I guess we'll give it a shot. Okay. So this is the first sign. This is the second sign, I believe, coming up here. Which we're already tilting left for anyway. Second sign, tilt all the way left. I went a little too far there. But that's the idea, right? Tilt all the way left there, and then tilt hard right. I just realized for Jackbox, can you set the chat to followers only or verified? You can, but people can also join the game with their Twitch account. Second sign pointing left. Oh, the second of those two left signs? Okay. So the third sign in total, I guess. Third sign in total of those signs. Second... Yeah. Come on. I didn't expect to spend so much time in this minecart. Why did they make it so exact? It's kind of insane. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so here, just take it. I guess you could say you could take it slow. So let's just honestly let's break it, so we're not going too fast. So we have an attempt here. So here's the sign. Here comes the next one. Tilt. Hey, we got it. Alright, Pog. Alright, now we got it. We don't have to worry about that. Now we can go for speed. Alright, thank you for the tip. That helped quite a lot. Actually, let's just not die, because we have to get it again, I think, if we die. So, let's just take it slow. Let's go! Alright, we got that. Now we gotta go for ridiculous speed.
You made it!
I'm glad you don't have to do both at the same time. Try again. Alright, now we're about to enter Sicko Mode Tokyo Drift Zoom. The problem with Jackbox is we could do it. We probably need to get everyone, like, if we're gonna do it, we should just get people, like, I want to do it with people I know instead of randos again, because, like, randos are annoying. Because they just try to be offensive and annoying. It's a vibe. Okay. Come on. Oh, I was trying to maintain. I was going a little too fast there. I'm trying to keep it so that I'm still going like almost full speed.
3, 2, 1, go!
While just not being that fast. This is gonna be tough. I just gotta pump the brakes a little bit on certain spots like that. Probably set up a game. Something else. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, if it was just you guys, like, that would be fine. And I could limit who actually gets, like, in. Like, if you wanted to just do, like, followers and stuff, I could just put it on the Levelhead Discord or something that everyone's a part of. I mean, I have my own Discord, as you know, but... Or I could just whisper with people, too. Yeah, you can play in the server. Just do any of that kind of stuff. Well, we'll figure something out. We'll do community days with that. I just don't... It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth streaming Jackbox sometimes. After people, be obnoxious. Come on. I'm already not going fast enough, I know. Alright, I'm getting faster, though. That was a new best time.
You made it!
Come on. Try again. We're getting there one day. Come on. Here I go. I basically just can't slow down ever. Come on. I might have to slow it. Oh, just tap it. Oh man, that corner right there. That corner is where I need to gain all my speed. But I need to tap the brake. You like literally have to like press the brake button, not even to hold it, just tap it. For, like 1 second. But I think you need to tap it like twice there. On that corner. Because you go so fast. They really wanted you to master the mechanics of this minigame for some reason. It must have been the thing where they didn't test it that much. They tested it like one time and said, ah, it's good. Like, they gave it one test. And we're like, yeah, it's fine. Or maybe they did it and then just were like, alright, we're all doing it around this amount of time it takes us, so let's just lower it by like 10 seconds to make it harder. They didn't realize they made it like, you have to be perfect. I'm basically doing the speed run. It might be slower. L. I think what I was just doing there was slower. Come on. Come on, we're still alive. We're not at the end yet. Oh man. Dude, the same time.
You made it.
Okay,
3, 2,
so
1,
I don't know where I can't. There must be a spot I shouldn't break, I guess. I don't even know where I can't. I guess let's just try this until we have to find a spot that if you break, you can't, like, you'll just die if you don't break. So around this corner, this part might be, this part coming up right here, it might be okay to not break at. I think you need to break it like a little bit. This part you definitely need to break because you just die. But what else do we have to do?
3, 2.
What is this cement? Is this cement even like for the plot, or is this just like a bonus thing? Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, I want to get it because it feels like something I should get because we're right here. Pretty sure it's a bonus. Fair enough. I mean, we are right here though, so it's like, come on. Okay. Let me double check that. And we're coming close. We're losing more and more time. We're getting there. Okay, I'm back to being slow. It feels like I'm pretty slow right now. Okay, I think gaining some speed there is probably the move. Here, I don't think I need to actually break. I don't think I have to break at this segment. I think I get to send it. Alright, I think that saved me a little bit of time. Come on. We're so close. No! We were, wait, what? We were off by like, we were off by so little. We were, oh my god, we hit 16, we hit it, but wait, so you literally have to be like, I don't even understand how perfect you need to be. Off by 0.17 seconds, yikes. Alright, well this, you literally have to be perfect. Alright, come on. This corner around here, we're gonna save some time now. This corner around here. One tap of brake. 2 taps. Keep the speed. I wonder if you could swing into the direction. What I'm thinking is, I wonder if you could swing into the direction you need, that you know you're gonna offset by, to save some time. So like, if I swing right way before that left turn, I wonder if I can keep going through. I don't know. I might be going too slow now. I don't think you need to brake on the rest of these from here on out. Okay. I think for the rest of these, you can just kind of like lean. Like, it's close. But I think leaning is... I don't think you need to not lean here. How did the cement already harden? Jeez. Oh man, I can't believe we were off by 0.17. How'd that even happen?
3,
Alright.
1,
I don't even know. I don't even know how we can get faster. Because there is a part that you like kind of have to brake. This is really, yeah, this is like really precise for no reason. Yeah, if you lean into the curves too, I think that helps. That was really kind of slow around that corner. Yeah, I want to try to lean in to every corner that I can lean into. I think that helps with some of the speed. Yeah, I only had to brake in 2 spots. I think doing that unoptimally right there wastes a lot of time. Because I don't need to brake during this entire segment right here. It feels like I have to brake right there. Alright. Maybe I should have braked right there. If you lean well into curves, you should only have to brake. Is the 2 points the beginning 2 points? Because I'm pretty sure that's the 2 points that you're speaking of. Because there's this one, which I'll have to brake around here slightly. Oh, not here. Like here slightly. Yeah. 22 seconds and 1 minute. 22 seconds and 1 minute and 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm braking on the other one. So I think I'm braking twice at the beginning here, so that could save me time. It'd probably be better to learn the speed run for this. Just to like know it so I don't have to think about it. Right here, once we gun it around this corner, we need to brake because you're just too fast.
You failed.
Yeah, the double, that's the part where I don't know how long I need to brake at 22 seconds. That's the part where I double brake. Maybe I need to brake a little bit longer than I think. Do a longer brake at the beginning. To not, like, probably just the perfect amount so I don't fly off. Yeah, doesn't specify in the wiki. Fair enough. Yeah, because that's where I fly off if I don't brake there. So I might have to brake a little bit longer. At the beginning.
3, 2, 1, go!
The thing is, when I brake there, I only brake for like a second. Like, I like just press the brake and then it fixes me up. We're gonna be on the skin of our teeth here on this curve. We're literally just gonna be out here just on the very edge of our seats. Yeah, I keep just flying off there. Maybe I need to just, alright, I'll just keep trying to turn into it. I think if we can clear that at like maximum speed, I think that'll give us time to do the rest of the course. I think that's our biggest hurdle. Just trying to maintain like the max speed possible in this one location. Alright, we did it there. Oh, we're going way faster. Okay. I just braked a bunch there. I don't know if I needed to, I think that brake probably killed some of my momentum. Landing off of that now, we go way faster. But I thought I was gonna immediately just die. So I just killed all speed. But if we can do that again, I think that's probably the move. And then it said something about, doing it up here more. Braking around here, I guess. Okay, I mean, at least it feels like we're going faster than we did before. Okay, let's try that again. So, I got a huge burst of speed upon doing the new strategy. And then I immediately panicked and then braked, and it made me lose a lot of time.
Go!
So let's see. Come on. Come on. By not talking could help. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. I didn't do that right. Let's just die. Actually. Okay, you know what? I might have done that. I felt like I did that kind of wrong. It actually might have been okay. I just wanted to restart because it didn't hit that good. I was like wobbling back and forth when I wasn't supposed to. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try to do this a little bit better. Okay. Turning. Gonna brake a little bit right here. Yep, we didn't have to brake there now, so now we are good. Well, it said I guess it said we didn't have to brake anywhere else, but maybe it's just micro braking like that, because I can tell when the cart's about to flip over, but we hit that really fast. I might have to like pump it like by a little bit. I preemptively leaned over to not fall off there, but it didn't matter. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, we hit that too fast. Dude, this is bad. Like, this is just a not great part of this game. Not gonna lie. It's just unfortunate. Because, like, I don't know how you're supposed to, like... There's no way they tested this. Because it's like, this timing is insane. I mean, I guess if it is an optional thing, it doesn't really matter, but like...
You failed.
You failed. Yeah, we're supposed to deliver the cement before it dries, and then you get something. I'm not doing this for fun, I'm doing this for function of trying to get this thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get this item. Come on. Okay, I didn't get flung this time. Okay, I think we're going faster this time than we were. At least a little bit faster. We're starting to lose speed, which is not good. Come on. You have to maintain speed. Lean in, lean in. Oh, we're going so slow. Come on. Oh, we're so close. How did we get... I don't understand how we were able to get like 0.17 seconds off or something. We were so close.
3, 2, 1, go!
We just gotta take... I guess we gotta take more risks. In the name of speed, take more risks. Yeah, it should be 18 or even more. Like, I keep getting 18. It should be... Honestly, it should be 25. So you don't have to, like, care. Or, like, make it 20. 20 is even pretty fast. If you wanted it to be, like, kind of difficult. Yeah.
Failed.
There's a balance between hitting that, like, at the perfect speed to keep going fast, and then, like, dying.
3, 2, 1, go!
Man. Honestly, that little, like, misstep at the beginning there might just cost me the whole time. Just, like, it's that close in time. Come on. We can do it. I think we spent more time doing this than the rest of the game. Okay, I didn't get flung off. We're going at like 100 miles an hour. See, you have to brake there though. You're going too fast. But then if you brake, you just lose.
3, 2, 1.
You lose all your speed right there. All right, come on. Come on. This is like playing a Kaizo level in Level Head now. It's precise. Like, we'll take a break from the Kaizo stuff, just like gets Kaizo Kart instead. Riku puzzle level, yeah. Come on, keep the speed, maintain. Okay, we're losing speed quickly, but we're doing okay. Alright, we're losing a lot of speed. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm at the right speeds, like you're mentioning the speeds. I'm losing a lot of time there. Okay. Better. Come on. Come on! Oh my god, we're so close!
You made it!
You need to be at least 115 miles for the first jump and 95 for the second jump. Okay. That might actually help determine whether I'm going fast enough.
Go!
Alright, let's see. Riku's puzzle level. Yeah, literally just... I don't understand. I don't think any child ever... I don't think any kid, unless they like spent all day trying to do this, I don't think anyone beat this. Also, I just realized, I think that actually helped me. Alright, 110, that's almost right. Okay, wait a minute. We might be on to something now. I think I needed to brake, later. I think I needed to brake later in the thing. Yeah, now we're going about right-ish. I was a little slow, but it wasn't that bad. I think I need to brake later on that first jump as a problem that I was having. Come on.
Goal!
Hey, we did it! We did it!
You made it!
You did it. You made it. Let's go. We had to literally become a god at the game in order to beat the basic minigame. I don't even know what I get from this.
Look at that! You did it on time!
Yeah.
That's great! Good work!
Okay. Do I just get a bunch of points? That's fine.
Since you work so hard, I've got another bucket for you.
Wait, do I get 2 buckets now?
You can pour in cold or hot.
Alright, actually, that's pretty
and
pog.
carry it around.
That's actually... you know what? I
Now
totally
I'd like
never
you to
got
hoist
this.
some cement that hardens even faster.
What?
It's probably impossible without a faster trolley.
What?
If I only had a fast trolley made out of the light alloy that they used to mine
no.
here.
Oh no. Well, at least I have 2 buckets now, so now I can put water in them, which is actually really good. That's actually really useful for stuff. Well, we did it. Let's make a save. Let's make a save. Oh god. Make a save so we don't have to do that again. At least right now. Save, please. Okay, we did it. Whew. Alright. Also, we have the hammer now. Well, I'm dead. Goodbye. Everyone say bye to Tomba. He's dead. He fell into lava and died. Pour one out. And this is the part where we cry. Well, at least we get up here. So, see this guy right here? Eh. This game is the definition of just like, when your only tool is a hammer, you know, all your problems look like a bunch of nails. Oh my god. Alright, we actually have to go back to town and get bombs. Oh wait, here's a bomb. Never mind, we found it. Actually, me dying there was optimal, so we could get up here for the speed run. Don't worry about it. Wow, we actually got some height on that jump, damn. Okay. Hit that at like the top of the jump. So, you guys remember this area over here with the giant boulder? Well, fret no more, players of the game. We're revisiting it. Oh, there's another item here. Mud ball, another mud ball. Wait, can we send this? Oh, don't die. Tomba, no! Can we send this back down and get another item out of here? So we got another mud ball, which might be for the other alloy, or it could be clay. Yeah, okay. I forgot about this, apparently, that you can get more than one. Even though I know you needed more than one. Now this is what I call Sega bass fishing. Die. Wait, was there an item over there? Looks like there's an item over there I could have flew over to get. Maybe I'll see it down below. Come on. Give me another mud ball. How many mud balls can I get? This is probably... I think I've gotten all of them at this point. Unless they let me have an infinite amount of them and I have to, like, try to wash them all off. I don't think that's the case, though. Here's another one. What's your favorite flavor of mud ball, everyone? Mine is mud flavor. Is this just infinitely spawning? Is there just, maybe it's one of those things where, like, you have the 3 quest items you get from the mud, and then eventually it just gives you apples or something. Bald mud? That's a good flavor, too. We'll just grab this one and then we'll be done with it for now. That's kind of crazy that you can keep getting them. I don't know why. That's interesting to me. Oh wait, I just realized the bridge is back up. We'll get one other one. For the fans. That's strictly for the fans, that mud ball. We gotta save it. For the only mud. Oh god. Alright, now that we did that hell cart mission, this game's a lot more fun again. We're back to having fun. After that hellish cart mission.
Ouch! Bad idea.
That was a terrible
We're
idea.
really gonna need those bombs.
Well, I have bombs.
Stand back! We're gonna blast the boulder out of the way!
Trader Master Mode explains the Hellcart mission. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna blow this up.
Hit the switch with the hammer!
Hammer! Bomb. Oh my god. That was so much destruction. Dun, 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 dun. Playing a hardcore mode in Terraria is awful. By the way. Or like playing with the dropping where you drop all your items, terrible. No person, no sane person does that.
Whew. That was close. I thought it was over for me.
You just die to a boulder randomly.
Anytime. Did you happen to see Tabby around lately?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I saw her headed for the Kajara Ranch.
Kajara Ranch.
The Kajara Ranch?
Is that in Snow World?
That's right. It's only a trolley ride away, but I tried to stop her because of the evil pig spell.
Of course, as you do, the evil fake spell.
There too?
What am I? I'm foolish.
Hopefully, she isn't in any danger. What am I saying? She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
I hope so.
I hope so.
The mountain itself is dangerous, but if you ride the trolley, it's fairly safe. Oh no, I forgot to fix the rails.
Go fix the rails, please, so we can take the trolley over. I actually don't remember where the trolley... Is the trolley like the thing we just did? Oh, bruh. I forgot the trolley rails.
Uh-oh, Tomba. Gran dropped the rails for the trolley track. Let's meet...
Alright, we're gonna go back to our trolley. Yeah. Looks Scottish, is Welsh. Ah, yes, scalding water. My favorite. So hot water just becomes water after a while. So, where's my second bucket? There it is. So yeah, water, the hot water just becomes, it cools off. But what's cool is if you have water, right? Oh wow, there's a few areas that can give you health upgrades here. But regardless, if you have water in this... Ouch. Oh, actually, you know what? I was gonna go to progression, but I don't want to progress quite yet, because there's so many things we can do here with the hammer. Like, look, there's a hammer spot over there, and also, in the town, there's a million things to do with hammer. So let's head here, because we're already here. And then after we get to the next area, we'll take a break. But it's still going to take us quite a while to get over there. A decent amount of time. We're just going to clean up stuff right now. I'm gonna hop off. Take care. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in. And I enjoyed your help with the cart, the trolley. And, yeah, I'll catch you around, hopefully. Swing hammer. Oh, you can't even get that item. Well, let's go do some dirt and side missions down here. The underground machine room. We have so many mud balls, we can do so much stuff. Okay, mud balls. Let's open up all our mud balls to see what lies inside. Wash this guy off. This is the Hardanium. So I think we have both elements now. Oh, that's clay. We need. Alright, more mud balls time. What else we got? Will this be the Hardanium? Whatever we need. It's fruit. Or it's a lunchbox. I think lunchbox lets you just heal. Which is nice. Yeah, I think it just gives you a bunch of items. So if you wanted to, you could just farm. I guess just have like 1,000,000 items if you're patient enough. Okay, just a JPEG of a gem. Huh. Let's see. Can we not use mud balls anymore? Is that a limit? Oh, no, we can. What else? What else will we get from this gacha machine? Well, it might just start giving us gems if we can't get anything else. And now it's just giving us a standard apple. It's just 1 health. Is this just random? Or is it... I mean, we're gonna keep doing it. If it just gives us apples infinitely, basically, we'll know that we've, like, maxed it out. It could just be random. I don't know. Yeah, it's just giving us apples now. Fair enough. Okay, we have the Hardanium. We have this. You cursed yourself. No, it's fine. Open this up. Open this up. Which one is this for? Alright, let's use this in here. send this through. Can I get some alloy to give to this guy? Yeah, we superheated the alloy. We can also put a stake in here, I think. We can put some raw meat in this thing. I think. This isn't the furnace, though. I think this is like... Wait. This one's the furnace, right? Can we put the steak in there? Yeah, let's make steak! Big chunk of meat. Place into a burninator. Wipe off all the lead dust, and then have a delicious steak. Cooking with Tomba. Oh, we have a steak now. That's kind of cool.
If I could boost the purity of the lightamite and the hardonium,
Well, I don't have the other thing he needs. What is this thing? Say it. Combining machine. We probably need to combine the low purity with the other stuff. Well, whatever. That's another puzzle for another time. Let's go give the guy some clay, and then he can make a new pot so we can not feel bad about that quest line. Give my man some clay so we can make another Ming Dynasty pot. Clay given.
Wow! It's here! C-L-A-Y. Clay!
Yes.
This is it! This is what I... All right. Just wait another minute.
It's like kind of Mark Hamill, but not really. Alright. Oh god. Use your spatula to make me a pot.
It's ready! I did it so fast, I even surprised myself!
Alright, we got him a new pot.
You helped me to create my first work of art in a long time. In gratitude, I'm just satisfied.
Alright, cool. I got the master pot to give to this guy, because we broke his other one, but we'll return to him with an even better one. My friend, I offer you the master's pot. Unless I can't give it to him, then it'll be really sad. Come on, man, don't be sad. Yay.
Oh, my pot! My pot? It is truly a master artisan's pot! I thought I had the last one made!
Yep.
You're giving me this? You were worried about me? Thank you so much! I'll cherish it.
Can we break his pot again? Let's make a pot. Can we just break it again?
I know! You guys know the Courage song?
I do not know the Courage song. Oh. What is this? He just starts speaking in runes?
It's a song I learned a long time ago. Sounds sort of like an incantation. Still, to me it has kind of a half-baked feel. But it ought to help you guys on your trip.
I probably can get into the Tower of Courage like this if I complete the quest line. That's kind of cool. Let's use one of my magic wings to get to the trolley entrance. You know what? There is other I mean, while I did teleport here, I probably should, I mean, I should look around in this area because there is things I can use the hammer on down here. Save. There is some things I can use the hammer on down here. Alright, let's just look around a little bit. Like, there's a spot right there. Uh-oh. Set it here. let's use the hammer on some of these spots, then we'll head to the next town and call it a day. What do? You just make an apple appear? Alright, that was a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of, like, max health upgrades down here that I may be able to get, but I might not be able to get right now. Signs pointing mostly towards not being able to get them. Alright, yeah, there's actually not that much. We're gonna have to come back here anyway. Look at all the chests. There's all these different colored chests that we can't even open. We're gonna have to come back here. Regardless. So, let's just grab those delicious looking blue fruit. And let's head forward. The trolley shop. Hello.
Okay, boys, it looks like the bucket's full.
No.
Empty it
no.
and come back for more.
I don't want to do that. Where's the... Oh god. No, I want to move to the next town. Hi.
Okay, boys.
Did he go back to his house? I thought I needed to go to the trolley area. Huh. Tiny mouse house, feed the chickens, other side of the waterfall. Deliver to Gran. Yeah, give me dried fish. Oh, I probably should use the fish in that oven. Where's Gran? Where's he at? He could be at his house? I'm just looking for him. Wait, is that the... Wait, I think that's the... Oh, wait, that's the entrance into the town. Maybe he's over here. Oh, wait, I am not where I think I am. I thought I was at the spawn. I'm not. I'm actually, like, further... I'm actually deeper into this area than I... I also maybe might be able to unlock that pig, like, statue. Because I've completed a lot of quests. Where's Gran? I gotta find him. He wouldn't happen to be back here in the bomb room, would he? I'm just making sure. Here's a guy. So that trolley room is the right trolley room, right? Because that was the room where the trolley was. Here's this guy. The happy mask salesman's in there. Maybe he's in his house. Check. This takes me back to the other zone. I'll check if he's not there. I'll save and then we'll call it a day for now. I'm gonna use one of my warps, which I hope I can farm later. I really hope that these are easily found later on. Because it'll be interesting trying to get back to where I need to go. Maybe they respawn, who knows? Someone. And if you do know, let me know. You know? Let's just check out Gran's house, and then if he's not there, we'll call it a day for now. Oh, there he is. Oh, this was the track. I'm silly. I forgot about this.
Gran, you dropped this on your way back over.
Here you go. Here's the entire trolley track you were carrying.
There it is. I was looking all over for it.
Amazing.
Now I can finally do the repairs.
Yeah, get those repairs done, Gran. Just gonna jam him on the... Okay, he just...
All
easy as
fixed
that.
up. Tabby should be back any minute now. Listen to that. Right on time.
But wait. It was an empty trolley.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Tabby isn't here. This doesn't look too good.
Uh-oh.
Help! Help!
Who? Who is this guy? You went to the donut store? Oh, it's a pig bag.
Control yourself. Tell me what happened.
I thought he went to the donut store. No.
Pigs to Tabby!
Pigs!
They tried to steal her pendant. She wouldn't give it up.
Fair enough.
She fought them for a stupid necklace?
That stupid necklace was a gift from Tomba long ago.
Tomba.
She treasured it.
Whoa. Oh, I managed to get hit with a pig spell. No, the pig bag. Aw, rip. You can't capture a pig unless you have a pig bag.
Who are you?
It's just common sense.
Where's Tabby?
Tabby's just fine. Don't worry about her. In fact, you'd do better to just forget about her.
Man's really hamming it up, this pig voice actor.
Gran! What was that?
Yeah, what was that, Gran?
I haven't the slightest idea. It took that pig bag, so it must be the evil pigs.
Fair. I mean, that's...
Evil pigs?
Reasoning.
That's right. They appeared a little while ago on this continent, and they've cursed the entire land. There's even a spell on this mine. I have something that can break it, but I don't know how to use it.
That's very helpful.
It's a pig bag for the flame pig.
Okay. So now we have to hunt down
Legend
the other
has
pigs,
it,
too.
where a spell is cast, you can find a pig bag.
Which...
And if you have a pig bag, it reveals their hiding place.
Yeah. So we have to actually find the bosses and stuff.
If we ride this trolley, will we be able to get to the Kajara Ranch?
You're not going, are you?
We have
I
to
understand. Well, at least take this to help you on your journeys. It may be our only hope.
As you know, water is stored in buckets, crabs are stored in, what were they? Like, what was a crab thing? It was a crab bag as well. So are pigs, I guess. Alright. Cart time. Luckily this time we don't have to, like, run back and forth. We can just sit in this nice, trippy cart. Make our way to a nice winter town to make a save. Yes, here we are. Wintertown area. Hello.
Hi, I haven't seen you around here before. This is the Kujara Ranch, or at least it used to be. It's just cold land now because of the evil pigs.
Okay.
So now I'm living in the Kujara shed at the summit. You'll freeze if you just stand there.
Yeah.
You're saying I'll freeze, but you're okay?
Well, I'm wearing pajamas.
Look.
They hate pigs so much.
These are flying squirrel clothes made from the fur of the Kujara on this ranch. It's
I would like
really
some. I'm just
warm.
wearing jorts.
Oh, but this is my favorite, so I won't give it to you.
Thanks. I guess I'll die.
How do you get to the summit?
Do you guys know about the fire hammer?
No.
Fire hammer? Tomba has
We have a regular hammer.
A regular one won't do. You can go ask Coma about the details.
Oh my god.
She should be near the big piece of ice that you climb up ahead. And
Oh yeah, that
careful,
classic
it's
landmark.
slippery on the snow.
Let me hit that classic big piece of ice landmark. Anyway, we're gonna save, and we're gonna call it a day, and we're gonna go raid someone, I guess. Let's go see if anyone's online. See if anyone's online, and then I have to go spend a long time uploading VODs. Let's see if anyone's on here. Twitch. Pop, pop, pop. Is anyone doing the stream? Some people are. Let's see if anyone's doing level head. Throw over to some level head people if anyone's on. Yo, Flow Arts playing some level head. Let's throw it over. /raid. We'll send it. We'll send some love Flow Arts way. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you over there for a little bit. I'm gonna go for some food. Peace.